February 2020, Falcon State Park, Texas. We had a nice view out the window at Falcon State Park, but then again, we always have nice views when we stay at state parks. We'd stay at them more often, but usually it's too tight to get our bus into them. But this one had wide roads and big spots. We came down here because we've never been in this part of Texas before, and because Rob and Kathy are taking their first post-retirement long RV trip. The park has several very nice hiking trails, but the scenery is different than anything we've seen so far. We've hiked through forests and grasslands and wetlands, but this is the first time we've hiked through scrubland. But you can't argue with the view of the Rio Grande just down the road from our RV. For the most part, I have no complaints, although there was one major disappointment. This is a Roadrunner. I grew up watching the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote cartoons. I expected the Roadrunner to be tall and purple. It's obviously not. Disappointed. But the rest of our birdwatching experiences were really nice. The cardinals were actually red, and the finches were the expected yellow. All of them very, very pretty. So why wasn't the Roadrunner purple? I don't know. It's a conundrum. Setting aside the Roadrunner disappointment, Janet and I had a great time and thoroughly enjoyed our bird-watching hikes through the park's nature trails. But birds weren't the only interesting residents of this park. These are javelinas. They can be found all over this section of Texas. But they seem to enjoy hanging out at the RV park, and they're pretty used to the people. This is George, and George and I became very good friends. You know you're good friends with a javelina when he doesn't attack you on sight. We found out later that javelinas are a bit on the aggressive side. But this park is located on the Rio Grande, so kayaking. A dam built just down the road from the park makes this section of the Rio Grande River look more like a lake. That's Mexico, just across the river. A few kayaking adventures is how we chose to end our stay at Falcon State Park. Don't worry, they were all on the US side of the river. And so it's time to leave Falcon State Park and make our way up the Rio Grande. We're going to make our way northwest up the Rio Grande River and see what there is to see. See you at our next stop.